So hello everyone, welcome to EduTap, and guys, welcome to yet another important video in which I will be discussing with you the most important topics that are relevant for your upcoming examination of RB, SEBI and NABARD. Talking about the topics of the day, guys, so we will be discussing, first we'll be discussing the Ghar portal, and the second will be Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, whose chairmanship has recently been taken by the India. So we'll be discussing about this specific organization also. But before that, guys, I just wanted to give you a glimpse of this very comprehensive guidebooks that we have prepared for you. So guys, when you start preparing, you keep on searching a lot of things about an examination. First of all, the things you want to know about the specific organization. So in this guidebook, in your chapter number 1, it has been clearly defined about that specific organization, and along with that a hierarchical structure has also been explained in a very beautiful manner. तो इस इमेज में आपको सारा hierarchical structure of RB it has been explained here. Then in the second things we have explained detailed elaborate about the things the student's general query that student has in her mind. Examination pattern, eligibility criteria, the previous year cutoffs of the examination both for phase 1 and phase 2 from the past 5 years for which students keep on searching. तो देखो क्या है, आप बहुत ज्यादा इस चीज पे हमारा टाइम जो है वो लग जाता है, काफी वेस्ट हो जाता है. तो हमने आपको यहाँ पे नॉट ओनली दिस थिंग, वी आर ऑल्सो प्रोवाइडिंग यू अबाउट the sources that you should refer for preparing this thing. Syllabus, sources, each and everything has been defined not just for phase 1 but also for phase 1, phase 2 as well as for your interview also in your chapter number 3. Sources have been defined. Now if I talk about the most important thing, even about the psychometric test, guys, ये चीज भी देखो आपको यहाँ पे हमने clearly define की हुई है. Then at last if I talk about a 6-step domination formula has also been given here, how you could dominate this examination. Now guys, this will really save your time. Most important thing, it is not just only for RP. The same guidebook you can download for NABARD as well as for your SEBI examination also. Now you must be wondering, okay sir, what I have to do for it? You just have to give me 10 seconds, guys. Yes, just 10 seconds. There is a link given in the description below about this guidebooks. You can download this guidebooks, and the most important thing, they are absolutely free. So you can download this thing. It will really help in saving your time. Okay, ji? And the most important thing, do let me know about your feedback on these guidebooks also in the comment box. Okay, now let's come to the topic. The first topic that I will be discussing with you is the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, whose member chairmanship, whose council or whose chairmanship has been taken by the India. So the first question I'm asking you is, India has taken over the council chair of this Global Partnership Alliance on Artificial Intelligence from which of the following country? The answer here is that is it has taken the chairmanship from France. Second question here is that is basically talking about this Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, which is important for our examination. So first thing to remember here is क्या पूछा है, करेक्ट इनकरेक्ट. तो करेक्ट पूछा है जी, क्या पूछा है, लॉन्च ईयर 2016. Aim basically is to bridge the gap between the theory and practice by supporting advanced research and applied activities on artificial intelligence. Now guys, the important thing here is if I talk about this alliance, बहुत important चीज यहाँ पे क्या है कि when I talk about artificial intelligence, it talks about only those artificial intelligence initiatives which will be helping humankind. So this is the basic thing of this Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence. और देखो important thing, member countries. So it has 25 members. So 25 members are 29 members and 26 and that you have to see here. So if I talk about the answer here is, guys, that is your option number 2 and 3. The reason being here is because it was launched in June 2020. Recent initiative जो कि launch हुआ है, it was not launched in 2016. Then the next question, an easy question can be asked here is, but I can say this is a difficult question. The reason being here is because the question we have asked you on an alliance which is not generally seen in news. So the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, the alliance, the headquarters is in which of the following place? And the answer for that is it is located at, that is in Paris. तो पेरिस में इसका हेडक्वार्टर है. Now guys, you have to tell me in the comment box which organization has its headquarter in Paris. So which United Nations organization has its headquarter in Paris? Do let me know in the comment box. Now coming to this Global Partnership Alliance on Artificial Intelligence, if I talk about the thing that I was discussing with you, it is an initiative which will support responsible and human-centric developments of artificial intelligence. This is the important thing. Human centric development this will be focusing on, that is human centric development पे ज्यादा focus रहेगा. Launch कब हुआ था? June 2020, as I have discussed within the question also, not in 2016, in June 2020. Then the purpose here is gap, to bridge the gap basically between supporting the advanced research and applied activities. If I talk about the 5 government seats that are here, so you can see Japan is basically the lead of the Council of Chair. Then France has basically now has outgone and India has been included here. So France को replace किसने किया है? India ने किया, and the other are Canada and United States of America. Okay जी, total number we know 25 countries. Now this is an important thing here. Secretariat is at the headquarter of OECD. So OECD का headquarter है पेरिस में, वहीं पे इसका secretariat भी बना है. Now important thing is I have asked you question is one, you got to know OECD's headquarters in Paris. You have to tell me about the other organization also in the comment box. ठीक है जी. So India has joined this group as a founding member. This is again a very important point for us because examiner can play with us on this specific line also, whether India has joined as a founding member or as an observer. So India is a founding member here. Now guys, coming to the Ghar initiative. So first of all, let's discuss what is Ghar. So Ghar is basically go home and reunite portal. So Ghar portal has been launched by the Union Minister of Women and Child Development. So we talk about go home and reunite portal, that is for restoration and repatriation of child. So aim इसका क्या है? Restore करना है और आपको बच्चों को you have to repatriate the child. So this is the basic aim of this portal. Let's discuss about this portal. The question I'm asking, which statements are correct about the portal? It is developed by NCPCR. It is launched on the occasion of National Children's Day. ठीक है जी. Tracking and monitoring of children who are in the juvenile justice system is done digitally as well as manually. So that you have to tell me which statement given here is correct. 1 and 3, 1 and 2, only 1, 1, 2 and 3 and only 3. So guys, if you have gone through this initiative, I will request one thing. Pause here, look at the video, try to solve the question and then see whether you have given the answer right or wrong. So the answer here is option number C. Sirf or Sirf first statement correct hai. Second and third is incorrect because it is not launched on National Children's Day, that is on 14th of November. It is launched on World Children's Day. So World Children's Day, which is on 20th of November, it is launched on that day. So that's why the second statement becomes here incorrect. If I talk about tracking and monitoring, it is done in a digital matter, not in manual way. So digitally ही tracking होगी of the monitoring of children who are in the juvenile justice system. So talking about this thing, NCPCR has launched this initiative on World Children's Day, that is on 20th of November. Objective I have discussed with you, that is restoration and repatriation of child. Now, if I talk about what will be the focus here, purpose क्या है? पहला क्या है? Digital tracking and monitoring of children will be done, which will be helping the children who are under the juvenile justice system so that they could be repatriated to another state or country or state. ठीक है जी. Digital transfer cases of children will be done through this specific portal. The portal will make a request. It will help in making a request to the concerned state government where the requirement of translator or interpreter is also required here. So this request will also be made through this specific portal. Checklist format एक बनाया गया है जिसके आपको checklist जब आप सारी चेक करोगे उसके बाद ही आप स्टूडेंट को चाइल्ड को आप रिपेट्रिएट कर सकते हो. ठीक है जी. And it will also talk about the list of government schemes which are being used for this thing. Government schemes की information will also be provided here so that at the time of the restoration, the child welfare committees can link the child with the scheme. So this is why this portal is again a holistic portal. ठीक है जी, which is being launched for the children, repatriation of children. So guys, this was all about the lecture. If you have liked the lectures, kindly like the lesson as well as share the lecture with your friends also and subscribe to the channel for getting more updates. Then guys, to get the access of the PDF of the lecture, there is a link given for the Telegram channel. Subscribe to the Telegram channel and the PDF you will be getting on that specific channel. Still, if you have any kind of doubt guys, you could drop me an email at hello@edutap.co.in or you could even have a call with us on the numbers that is 81462 07241. I hope guys the lecture is fruitful for you. So keep learning, keep preparing hard and wishing you all the best for your upcoming examination. Still one thing more, if still you want any topic of your choice, you want me to discuss that specific topic, or you want me to bring MCQs on that specific topic, you can drop me an email, and you can also write that specific topic even in your comment box also. I will be really happy to bring MCQs on that specific topic for you guys. So again guys, wishing you all the best. Keep preparing hard. Bye bye.